"This is insane! You're insane!" Björn cried out from beneath me, his knuckles white from clutching the rungs of our ladder. I held my shield over my head, blocking arrows, javelins, and rocks as I led my men up the stone wall of the Roman fortress of Serre, which Empress Theodora had sent us to recapture from the Bulgars. Until we arrived, her theme, or army, had repeatedly failed to take the walls in a weeks-long deadlock. "Fate may know my end," I said, "but I choose the path." Roman morale was low, but I had no patience for long sieges. We needed to take swift action. After all, I had taken Paris, and this was a much shorter wall than that. As our allies retreated, I moved my men up to show them how it was done. "Hasting, wait!" Björn said. "Here comes our volley." As I had instructed, the Romans lined up their archers and loosed arrows at the battlements. Several clattered against the side of the wall and fell over us. Without delay, I threw my shield over my back, strapped by a leather band around my shoulder and chest, and rushed up the last dozen rungs of the ladder. Our enemy had crouched behind stone and mortar, and I leaped over them onto the wood-planked battlements, stabbing my sword into the bodies closest to me. Björn soon followed with Rainier, Sig, and Karl behind him. As we cleared the walls, dozens more of our men joined us and swarmed the defenders. Björn demonstrated his prowess with godlike brutality. He had retrieved his 2 war axes from Sail Horse before we left Miklagard, and wielded them with a lethal fury unmatched by any of our own kin. Of all the men in Midgard, he was the only one I truly feared to face in combat one day, and I thanked the gods he had remained so steadfastly loyal to me. A small group of 4 Bulgars on the wall, donning circular lamellar breastplates and sharp conical brass helmets, attempted to slow him, but he drove his axes into their necks, groins, armpits, and skulls faster than they could raise their arms. "Leave some for the rest of us, will you?" Rainier said with a smile. Rainier, too, showed great prowess, wielding a sword like mine in a beautiful dance equal to his skill at unarmed combat, Glima. Like an enraged hornet, he floated past their enemies' stabs and swipes, pushing their arms aside and felling them with his stinger. Sig had opted for a spear and shield, and assisted Rainier from afar, piercing men who dared try to interrupt Rainier's dance. Karl stayed close to me, fighting at my back, and I noticed he was imitating my moves. I had learned sword fighting from masters in the north and Armorica, to which I credit my success in duels. Karl had paid attention to my